no place, child. Well, hi, ladies.
Hi, Mary.
Somebody moving in or moving out across the street?
Moving in. I don't know how those people can afford those condos.
Well, child, there's a lot of new money around.
I'd settle for some used money.
You know, speaking of new, did you know they got a new doorman over there? Either Louis quit or he was fired.
Oh, he'll be back. I hear he's in the hospital having some corrective surgery.
Really? What kind?
Well, he held his hand out for tips so long they got to get his arm back to his side.
Another car bit the dust.
If they don't fix that pothole soon, we're not going to have one good tire left in this neighborhood.
That hole's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, another rain and we got a swimming pool.
Well, Mary, what about all those letters you wrote? Have you got an answer yet?
Girl, not a word. Nothing from street maintenance, nothing from the city council, and nothing from the mayor's office.
Ooh, that's the end of the line. Nobody's left.
I wrote one more letter.
To who?
The president.
What president?
The president of the United States.
Boy, you don't fool around.
Mary, I'm sure the president is not into potholes.
Not unless there's a Russian hiding in one.
Well, he lives in Washington just like we do. And I think he ought to be interested in what goes on around here.
What did you tell him?
Well, I told him we were running out of patience. I told him we had a big pothole sitting out there in the middle of the street. And I told him I wanted him to help us get it filled.
You mean you told the president to stuff it?
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Well, I certainly hope you mentioned our names.
I sure did.
Good.
Did you tell the president that every time a car went over that pothole, the noise kept me awake at night?
I told him those exact words.
'Cause I'm old and I need my sleep. And this president can relate to that.
Well, I didn't mince words, Pearl. I told him that if he didn't fill that pothole, Lester would, and we would be out there to pay him a visit.
That's telling them, Mary.
Well, when you're writing an angry letter, you're supposed to be angry.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll probably never read it anyway.
Oh, he'll read this one. On the envelope, I put confidential, personal, and urgent.
What you should have said was jelly beans inside.
There's a man following me.
That bothers you?
Not usually, but this guy doesn't look friendly or rich. That's him now.
Mary Jenkins? Mary Louise Jenkins?
Yes.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Well, who are you?
Bob Gamble, United States Secret Service.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do you want with me?
Recently, you wrote the president a letter, did you not?
Well, yes, I did. And I put a 22-cent stamp on it.
I'd like to ask you a few questions in private.
Come in.
Mrs. Holloway? Miss Clark? Mrs. Shea?
I'll leave it open. What's this about? Those are my cousins, Fred and...
Bobby. Second cousins on your mother's side.
How did you know that?
Oh, you'd be surprised at the information we gather, Mrs. Jenkins.
Oh, really? Well, how are Fred and Bobby?
Oh, just fine. Fred just bought a car.
He did. Expensive.
Turbo.
Hey, you know, this is cheaper than long distance. What's that?
It's just our file on the Jenkins family.
That's about us? You're wasting taxpayers' money investigating us?
Just routine, Mrs. Jenkins.
Then why are you investigating me? I'm just a housewife. What do you think I'm doing? Selling recipes to the enemy? What are you writing down?
Just a note.
What kind of note?
It's a secret note.
I'll have you know, Mr. Gamble, that I'm an American citizen, protected by the Constitution of the United States.
I'm aware of that, Mrs. Jenkins.
I vote in every election, and I never, ever cheat on my taxes.
Not just a teensy-weensy little bit.
No. Do you?
I'm asking the questions, Mrs. Jenkins. Now, as I said, this is just a routine investigation, but that letter you wrote to the president, now, that was pretty rough.
Well, that pothole was pretty big. It's been out there for 3 months, and nobody's lifted a finger to do anything about it. I'm just stating what everybody in this building feels.
Mm-hmm.
Another secret note?
Mrs. Jenkins, have you ever belonged to any communist organizations?
My bowling team wears red jackets.
Have you ever used chemical substances?
Does Drano count?
Now, Mrs. Jenkins, I just want to tell you that unless you...
Oh, hi, honey.
Larry.
Who are you and who's Larry?
He's not Larry?
No, he's Lester.
Lester?
Lester.
Not Larry?
Lester.
Boy, someone's going to catch hell for this.
Oh, honey, I'm glad you're here.
Who is he?
Bob Gamble's Secret Service, and he's asking a lot of questions.
Secret Service? What have you done now?
Nothing. It's about the letter I wrote to the president.
I told you not to write that. Now you got the FBI down on us.
Secret Service.
Whatever.
Mr. Jenkins, have you ever been arrested?
Listen, you can't come barging in here asking all sorts of personal questions. I believe you're violating my civil rights.
And you say that you've never had a run-in with the law?
That's right.
Baltimore, Maryland, May 17th, 1962, doing 55 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. Citation number...
Hey, that wasn't my fault. I wasn't even driving. Somebody else was.
Miss Trish Lamar.
Yeah.
Who was Trish Lamar?
Mary, we weren't even engaged then.
That's not what I asked you.
She was a waitress at the Flatiron
Would
building.
you stop helping me?
Oh, excuse me. May I use your phone?
It's over there.
Thank you.
Trish Lamar. What's she look like?
Who cares? We got the Secret Service here.
We'll talk later.
I have to go now, Mrs. Jenkins, but we'll be in touch with you.
Wait a minute, you just can't waltz in here, pry into our lives, and waltz out?
Just doing my job, Mrs. Jenkins.
Then why don't you fix the pothole?
Mary, what happened?
Yeah, Mary, that G-man gonna put you in jail.
Nobody's going to jail.
What'd you do, Mary?
I merely wrote a letter to the president suggesting that as taxpayers, we're entitled to live on a pothole-free street.
You asked the president to fill our pothole? Well, quick, Mary, call George Bush. My living room window is stuck.
Mary, you didn't tell the president anything about us, did you?
Like what?
I won $200 in a bingo game once, and I forgot to report it. I could wind up in the slammer.
It was just a letter. It has nothing to do with us.
Yeah, but Mary said you were going to fill the pothole.
I was going to fill the pothole. You didn't tell me that.
I was going to tell you, dear.
You're all overreacting. This is nothing.
Well, see what you say when a bunch of G-men swoop down on you.
Why would they do that? Other than the obvious.
Your name was in the letter, too.
Is that right, Mary?
Well, you were all complaining. It made perfect sense to
To
me.
implicate us all in this wretched mess? I can't go to jail, Mary. I look terrible in stripes.
You were the ones who said it was about time somebody took a stand.
Yeah, but we meant somebody else, not us.
Look, everybody calm down. Mary wrote a simple letter of protest. There's nothing to worry about. You should be proud of her.
Thank you, Lester.
Lester, I'm Larry.
Ooh, Mary had no right putting our names in that letter. I hate looking through my mail these days. Scared I'm gonna get something from the government.
Me too. I had this dream. I got a letter from Social Security. Dear old person. You are a troublemaker. Turn in your number.
Every time I think about what Mary did, I get terribly upset.
And I had this other dream. I went to the post office and they wouldn't sell me any stamps.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Pearl. I said, good morning, Pearl. She must be getting hard of hearing.
I hear fine. I was being rude.
Must be catchy.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, your shoulder's been so cold lately, I'm surprised your blouse ain't slid right off your back. Talk about fair weather friends.
You know, Sandra, a real friend wouldn't get her other friends in trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble have you had?
We've got Secret Servicemen snooping around, and they're all married.
Next, they'd be tapping our phones.
See, it may not matter to you, but there are some of us who have things in our past that we just don't want made public.
You? I'd never guess.
Rose, I don't think the United States government is interested in the days of your life or how your world turns.
Okay, go ahead, joke about it. I say you're a lot better off if the government doesn't even know you're alive.
Oh, that man is back.
Good morning, Mrs. Jenkins.
That depends on what's in the envelope.
Greetings from the President of the United States.
You've been drafted.
Wait till the Oval Office hears that one.
What does it say, Mary?
You better sit down.
Dear Mrs. Jenkins,
Ooh, he sounds mad to me.
Rose, we received your letter regarding the pothole situation on your block, and it makes us very unhappy.
You see that, Mary? You've upset a man who can blow up the whole world.
Can I finish? Now, as unhappy as we are with the pothole, however, we are equally happy to see that some Americans still take pride in their community. And to help celebrate this spirit, the president would like to pay you a visit, Mrs. Jenkins, and join your husband in repairing the pothole.
Let me see that letter.
Can you believe that? He's actually coming here. Do you know what that means?
I'm gonna see a real live movie star.
Well, if that don't beat all, the president of the United States coming to visit me.
What's this me garbage?
Yeah, that was right. We complained in that letter, too.
You change lanes faster than the road runner, don't you?
You know, Mary, they do have a point.
No, they don't. You all wanted your names off the letter, remember? In fact, you disassociated yourselves altogether.
Well, Mary, now we're reassociating.
Well, it's too late.
Come on, Mary. We want to meet the president, too.
You want to meet the president?
Yes.
Manage the team that wins the World Series.
But we're your friends, Mary.
Some friends.
Mary, about these past few days, there might be some fractional truth to your contention that we mistreated you. So, to that end, I suppose I'll accept any partial responsibility which may have resulted from my limited involvement.
That's an apology?
That's as good as it gets.
Forget it.
Oh, Mary, come on. We all apologize. We were wrong and we admit it, don't we?
Uh-huh.
To err is human.
To forgive divine.
Come on, Mary. Be divine.
Well, I accept your apology. Did you vacuum under the bed?
Oh, yes.
Is the president gonna be under the bed, Mary?
I just want everything to be right, Lester.
Mary, the pothole's out in the street, not in our living room. The president's not coming up here.
He is if I have anything to do with it. I got some questions to ask him. Honey, go get changed.
Already changed.
Into a suit and tie.
Mary, I'm going to fill a pothole.
How many times do you get to fill a pothole with the president?
Hopefully just once.
Ooh, Pearl, you look so nice. It's a new dress, isn't it?
I hope the president likes it. You know, I've always been attracted to older men.
Where you two going?
To clean the bathroom. Just in case the president has to, you know. I borrowed one of our towels, Mom. He'll never know that the R stands for Rose.
Okay.
Testing. This is Calvin Dobbs. We're in the Jenkins household as they prepare to meet the president. The room is abuzz with activity. See? This is from our report in the school paper. Tell me, Mrs. Jenkins, how are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm a little nervous, but happy. All the residents of 227 have come together.
Sandra's here. Let the games begin.
Good. Let's play hide and seek. You hide. Like you've been hiding all day. Now, Sandra, all the residents have gotten together, decorated the stoop, and helped clean the apartment. What do you plan to contribute to this special occasion?
I'll stay till the end.
That's not what I had in mind. Here,
What's that for?
dust.
You already have enough dust.
You can start with the lamp.
Mary, I made a vow that Lemon Pledge would never touch these fingers.
No problem. We'll just wrap them.
Mary, I must say, you certainly have whipped up the community spirit.
Oh, thank you, Rose.
So, Mary, what do you think?
Oh, honey, you look nice.
I mean, about this new shovel I borrowed from work. Isn't it a beauty?
Yeah, but I wish it matched your tie.
Ah, Brenda Jenkins. You're about to experience the most exciting event of your life. Except when you first met me. In a little while, you and your parents will be standing with the President of the United States. Right down there on our very own street. What are your thoughts?
Well, I can picture it all right now. We'll all be outside, and Mom and Dad will be standing right there with the president. And then we'll... Mom, Dad! There's some men filling in the pothole.
What? It's street maintenance. They all filling in the hole.
Hey, you guys, leave that hole alone.
Yeah, that's our pothole.
Go find your own hole.
They don't hear us. We better get down there. Come on. Hey, man, wait a minute. Hold everything. You can't fill in that hole.
Why? It's got some sentimental value?
I'll have you know the President of the United States and my husband will be filling that pothole.
That's funny. The president didn't mention it to me at breakfast this morning.
Look, we're not kidding around. The president's gonna be here in a couple hours for a big ceremony. Why do you think we decorated this building?
But I got a work order to fill this hole.
Well, if you won't listen to us, maybe you'll listen to the Secret Service. Yo, Secret! They dig the hole back up again yet?
Yeah, they made it even deeper than before, which means now I'm gonna have to work hard.
Yeah, because you know Ronnie ain't in no shape to do no serious digging.
Do you see anything yet?
Yeah, the Baumgartens are getting a new couch delivered.
Give me those binoculars.
Do you see the president yet?
Not unless he's getting off the number 44 bus.
Miss Clark, may I have back my binoculars now, please?
Yes. Those certainly are powerful binoculars. I hope you're not looking at my window from the White House.
So how much longer is it going to be?
Any minute now. Do you remember your drill?
Yeah. First we have a talk with the reporters,
Right.
and then the president arrives.
At exactly 1,400 hours.
Then I shake hands with the president.
Well, now, let me see now. The president arrives at 1400 and takes a picture with Mr. Jenkins, 1403, waving at the crowd, 1404.
Then I shake hands with the president.
And I don't have that down here.
I'm shaking hands with the president at 14-something.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I do have it right down here.
Captain Gamble, call for you, sir.
Excuse me.
Mom, Dad, wait, let me get a picture of you guys.
Mrs. Jenkins, Mr. Jenkins, there has been a last-minute schedule change.
What?
The president is not coming.
Oh, no. What do you mean the president is not coming?
He's flying to Camp David. It's an emergency meeting with the Soviet ambassador, and, it's pretty important.
More important than our pothole?
I'm afraid so, Pearl.
Now, at this time, I'd like to present this certificate acknowledging your civic achievement, which the president would have presented to you and which he would have congratulated you on.
Then we would have shaken hands.
Right. Now, I know it isn't the president, but if I may fill in, Mrs. Jenkins, congratulations on behalf of the entire United States government. Speak up.
The president is on the phone.
What?
Mrs. Jenkins.
It's for you, Mrs. Jenkins.
Hello? Is this the Mr. President? The one who played in Kings Row? You know, they showed that on TV again last month. Yeah, it was good. So how's Nancy? Good. Oh, no. Not Larry, Lester. He was going to help you fill that pothole. Yeah, we're sorry you had to miss it, too. Listen, maybe Lester could wait till you come back. Oh, no, we understand. Heavy schedule. Oh, no, we didn't go through any real trouble.
What do you mean? What?
Hello? Yes, we do take pride in our neighborhood. I think everyone should, don't you agree? He agrees. Listen, Ronnie. About those advisors you got, child. Now, when you come back from Camp David, I'm gonna bring Rose and Pearl to the White House. Right? Yeah, we got some advice for you on Social Security, drug abuse, and the national deficit. You know, I wish you could have talked to me before you went to Camp David. Huh? I can't hear you. It's a helicopter flying over. It is? You are? Hey, everybody, wave. It's the president. Hello? Yes, pleasure talking to you, too. See you when you get back. Bye.
Oh, Mary, that was so exciting.
Look, I think I got a picture of him.
That's great. Do you think the speck right here is him? He looks much younger in person.
Well, our work is done here. Mrs. Jenkins, thank you.
Where are you going?
Beg your pardon?
I thought you were filling in for the president.
Well, I am.
Well, here, child, fill in for the president. Child.
In the last episode of 227...
Okay, Mary, what kind of trouble we in now?
Trouble? Did I say anything about trouble? You may have to move out of 227.
Move? What'd you do now?
Me? I didn't do nothing. I mean, it's not my fault Calloway died.
I'm glad to hear that.
But word is he left this building to Sandra.
I, therefore, with a clear conscience, leave 227... lock, stock, and barrel to the woman who makes the best apple pie I've ever tasted.
Apple pie? We never used apple pie.
Mrs. Rose Lee Holloway.
Oh, that's you!
You a property owner, child.
You know what a gold mine you just inherited? The money's gonna be just pouring in.
Oh, I've never owned anything before. I don't know if I can handle it.
Girl, relax. You got me for a friend. I'll help you.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Jenkins. I finished inspecting the building, and you were right. It's a doozy. It'll take a bundle to fix up this place. Does the owner happen to be here?
And now the conclusion.
Hey, I can hardly breathe. Now, you ladies mind? How can I figure out these repair costs with y'all breathing down my neck?
Oh, I know it's going to be a lot of money.
But look on the bright side, Rose. You just inherited a whole apartment building.
What I inherited was all these violations. Look at this. Faulty wiring, inadequate insulation.
Plumbing's a mess.
And my bedroom door squeaks.
Now, that's good, Pearl. It's like a built-in burglar alarm. See, Rose, that's something you don't have to fix.
I wouldn't have these problems if you hadn't called the building inspector.
Well, I thought Sandra was going to inherit the building.
Well, I'd be a lot better off if she did.
Well, don't say that. She would have turned this into a Playboy mansion. We'd be bunnies on the stoop.
Well, it looks like a little over 8,000.
8,000?
Yep.
It can't be that much, dear.
Mary, we need a new roof. The steps are unsafe. The banisters
I
warped.
didn't tell the inspector about that.
Oh, I don't have that kind of money. I'm just going to have to sell the place.
New owner probably turned into a condo.
I can't afford no condo. I guess I'll have to go live with my mother.
Honey, isn't there something we can do to cut costs?
Well, let's see. I could do some of the work myself, and some of the guys who owe me favors could help out. That would take care of the labor costs, so maybe we could get it down to maybe $3,000.
$3,000?
Oh, honey, that's wonderful.
I'll go call the guys.
Oh, I don't have that kind of money either.
How much do you have?
Before or after I go to the market?
Rose, can't you take out a loan?
I've got a loan. It came with the building, and I'm stuck with the payments. I'm just gonna have to sell the place.
But, Rose, we've raised our children here. And Pearl has spent 30 beautiful years here.
30 years. I guess it's time to change that baking soda in the refrigerator.
That's what I like about you, Rose. Even at a time like this, you can still laugh.
I have to. My best friend got me in the worst fix of my life.
Well, I'm sorry. How many times you want me to say it?
I'll let you know when it's enough.
Well, there ought to be some way we can raise the money.
Yeah, there's got to be a way.
Okay, what is it? We're waiting.
A sidewalk sale.
Oh, Mary.
Well, come on. We've all got things we could sell. Things that are just cluttering up our closets.
I could sell my wedding gown.
Pearl, you wouldn't sell that.
Why not? I got 2 more.
You know, I bet everybody in this building got things they want to get rid of. We could probably make that money in one day.
You think we really could?
Sure. Let's do it this Saturday. I'll tell all the tenants.
And I'll make some signs to put out front.
See there, Rose? It's going to be all right. We'll make the money, we'll fix the building, and we won't have to move. Just like nothing ever happened. Okay, something happened. I called the building inspector, but I'm not the cause of the building falling apart. Now, I'm trying to make it up to you, okay?
Okay, then you call everybody in the building.
Okay. Everybody except Sandra.
Now, wait a minute. Why not Sandra?
Well, what do we need her for?
Well, to make this sale work, we need everybody, including Sandra. She probably has more things than anybody know in Callaway.
Well, I'd rather not talk to her.
I thought you said you would try to make this up to me.
Just raise my rent, child.
Hi there. Oh, it's you.
I was expecting my gentleman friend.
So soon after Mr. Calloway's death? I thought you two were so close.
I have to get on with my life.
Well, you sure are getting it on in a hurry.
What do you want, Mary?
Well, we're having a sidewalk sale this Saturday.
Whatever for?
To help Rose save the building.
What does that have to do with me? I don't own the building, thanks to a gross miscarriage of justice.
Child, be glad you don't. All she inherited was expenses.
Well, that's her problem.
Now, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. Mary, I had plans for this building. I was going to give it class, distinction, jacuzzi.
Well, we'll get to the jacuzzis later. First, we gotta save the building. So any items you have...
I'll keep. You can count me out of that sidewalk sale, Mary.
Well, all right. But I think you should know that if we don't have a sidewalk sale, the building's going condo, starting with your apartment.
That doesn't concern me in the least. Sandra Clark can take care of Sandra Clark.
Well, I told Rose I'd ask. I ask. Oh, you know, I don't know why I didn't think of a sidewalk sale years ago.
This wasn't just a trick to get me to clean out my room, was it?
Yes, it was.
Hey, those are my ties. You can't sell those.
Honey, they're way out of style.
They'll come back.
Not if we lock the doors.
Brenda gave me this one for my birthday 4 years ago.
I did?
It was the thought that counted.
It must have been. What is that?
A lamp.
It sure is ugly.
Amen.
Where'd it come from?
Well, when we first moved in here, your father's Aunt Josephine brought it over for a housewarming gift. I took one look at it, thanked her. After she left, I hid it in the basement.
Hey, that's the lamp my aunt gave us. I thought we lost it. Where's it been all these years?
In the basement, waiting for this sale.
Oh, no, Aunt Josephine gave it to us.
Did you ever wonder who gave it to her?
It's not that bad. Brenda, what do you think? You have good taste.
Dad, I'm the one who bought the tie.
Honey, let's sell it.
Look, my favorite aunt gave it to us. It's not for sale, and that's final.
Okay, but I'm selling the ties.
Hello, Mary. I brought down a few things to contribute to the sidewalk sale.
Oh, Sandra Clark can't take care of Sandra Clark?
No, it's nothing like that. But I got to thinking of the bigger picture. There's so many others less fortunate than I who would suffer immeasurable hardships. I started thinking, aren't they a part of me? And I they? We are the world. You know, Mary?
Don't think you can find another apartment, huh?
Not at these prices.
Okay, what you got?
This picture, Mr. Calloway. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. That'll be $23. Oh, thank you, Calvin.
You're welcome, Mrs. Jenkins.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, you're still raking it in, huh?
Oh, yes. I mean, they're buying everything. Mary, you're the best friend in the whole world.
Thank you.
Mom, you know that tie of Dad's that you hated so much?
Uh-huh.
I just sold it for $2.
You did? That's great.
Grandma, look at this great tie I just bought.
You like that blender?
How much is it?
$15.
Gee, I don't know.
Well, it's just as well. I don't know if it'd be right to sell it to you anyway.
Why?
What's your name, dear?
Arthur?
Well, Arthur. I might consider letting you have it if you promise me one thing.
What's that?
When you're entertaining the ladies, as I know you do, and you're making margaritas in your new blender, don't put too much tequila in, because those ladies might get tipsy and do Lord knows what.
$15?
16 with the cord.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll put it in a plain brown bag for you.
You're not selling any blenders to minors, are you?
We're taking in an awful lot of money, Mary.
I know. It's just ruining my figure.
How much do you think we made?
Well, we only been out here 5 hours, and do you know we got almost $2,500?
Ooh. Can I hold it a while? I love the feel of currency next to my skin.
Oh, where you going, honey?
I got a call from the company. I got to go down to the construction site and straighten something out.
Oh, well, do me a favor. Take this upstairs and put it in a safe place.
Good Lord, woman, look at all this money. What'd you do, sell our car?
It's $2,500.
Yeah, we only have $500 to go.
Yeah, but how are we going to get it?
Oh, I don't know. We've sold just about everything.
Except my cemetery plot.
You're selling a cemetery plot? Why?
Well, my second husband bought it. And I sure don't want to be buried next to that bum.
Oh, y'all better go upstairs and see if you can find some more stuff.
Yeah, we need more
better
things.
do that.
Come on.
Yeah, I haven't got anything else.
Well, babe, I'm gone. See you later.
Except Lester's lamp. Oh, I couldn't sell that. It is a crisis. But he's so fond of that lamp. Everybody has to make sacrifices. Lord, think I gotta sell it.
Mary? Now, what is Lester gonna say when he finds out you selling that lamp behind his back?
Well, it was for a good cause. He'll understand. I hope.
Nobody's gonna buy it anyway.
But it sure made everything else look good.
Are you trying to get me to look at that lamp?
Well, it would make a nice gift for someone.
I can't think of anybody I hate that much.
Say, Grandma, Miss Clark got $30 for your old broken music box.
Oh, and it used to play Stormy Weather.
That's how I sold it. I said it belonged to Lena Horne.
Oh, Sandra, it's really nice for you to help out.
I know. You're welcome. I knew I was needed. A pretty face does help.
Oh, Mary, you were so right about this sidewalk sale. I mean, you've been right all along. You brought us together like one big family. It's like Thanksgiving. I mean, we have so much to be thankful for, don't we, Mary? Mary?
Excuse me, honey. Can I help you?
How much is this lamp?
$30.
$30?
25?
25?
5.
5? Oh, that's a good price.
You know, just knowing it has a good home is thanks enough for me.
Wait till I show this to my wife.
I can almost see her face.
How are you gonna tell Dad you sold his lamp?
Brenda, I sold it to raise money to save this building.
$5? I would have just dropped it.
Brenda, don't complicate my life, okay?
Hi, sale's over, huh?
Oh, yeah, honey. So where'd you hide the money?
Well, no one would ever think to look for it. In Aunt Josephine's lamp. You sold the lamp?
You put the money in the lamp?
You told me to hide the money, but I told you not to sell the lamp.
You don't have to yell.
Who'd you sell it to?
A man.
What man?
I don't know, a man stupid enough to buy it. You're acting like this is my fault. It was not a great idea to put the money in the lamp.
Say what?
Well, why didn't you just hide it in the closet where you hide my birthday presents? Or in the book of Job where you hide your poker money?
Maybe we should try to find a way to get the lamp back.
How are we going to do that, Brenda? This is a big city, you know.
Well, we can go around and knock on doors.
That's ridiculous.
Did you notice anything special about this man?
All I know is that he paid $5 for the lamp.
$5?
Thank you, Brenda.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, honey.
Ladies, you shouldn't.
Oh, yes, we should.
Oh, no, you shouldn't.
Oh, yes. How else are we going to thank the woman who kept 227 together?
Let's open the champagne.
Let's hold the champagne, Mary.
Lester?
I'm not telling him anything. You sold the lamp.
Lester, now you two still fighting over that lamp. Lester, that was a mighty poor lamp.
That's what you think.
Rose, I think they're trying to tell us something.
Well, let's get on with it. I want some champagne.
Mary.
Well, okay. The money...
What?
The money was in the lamp.
My money's gone?
My jacuzzi's gone?
My grave is gone.
Mary, this is all your fault.
A minute ago, I was a jolly good fellow.
A minute ago, we didn't know how dumb you was.
Now hold it, ladies. I hid the money in the lamp and Mary didn't know it.
You see, if I owned this building, none of this would have happened, and I still would have had my blender.
I would have still had my building.
Now I'd have had somewhere to rest my soul.
Well, Mary, you've done it again.
Come on, ladies. I knew it was a mistake to trust her.
Rose?
What?
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna save the building, Mary.
Mom, can I please go do my homework?
Go ahead, coward. Well, I guess they're through with us.
Us?
Lester?
Don't you mean you?
Well, I meant well.
Mary, they trusted you. And speaking of trust, we haven't stayed married all these years by violating ours. I told you not to sell that lamp, and you did it anyway. Now, you think how you'd feel if I'd done that to you?
I know, you're right. I'm sorry. The last thing I want is for you to lose confidence in me. I know you're the head of the house, and I didn't show you any respect. But I didn't mean to hurt you. Honey, why is it every time I try to do something good, it turns out bad?
Baby, you try harder than most folks.
Well, maybe I should just stop trying.
Then you wouldn't be yourself.
Honey, I gotta find a way to make this up to Rose. You don't have $2,500 you're not telling me about. That does it. I wouldn't care if Rose begged me, I wouldn't stay in this building.
What's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. A tenants meeting in the laundry room, that's what's wrong. To which I wasn't invited. They were eating the apple pie that should have been mine.
Cheer up. They'll get fat and you won't.
It's not funny, Lester. They hate me.
No, they don't, Mom.
Yes, they do. And it's all Calloway's fault. Probably died on purpose, the old goat. But I wonder who that could be. Nobody in the building speaking to me.
Hi, Brenda. You want to come downstairs for some apple pie?
Can I go, Mom?
Ask your father.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Miss Jenkins, there's a lady out here to see you.
Thank you, honey. Hello.
Hello.
My husband bought this here this afternoon.
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that it doesn't go anywhere in our apartment.
Oh, well, we'll take it back. I believe you paid $5 for it.
Aha, there you are, Louise.
You paid $5 for this?
Louise, that's my lamp. I like it.
Dear, it's awful.
It has character, dear.
It's puking. They're willing to take it back.
Louise, I bought it, I'm keeping it, and that's final.
We'll give you $50.
What? Cash?
$50? Why?
My wife has a sentimental attachment to it. Don't you dare.
You know how I feel about it, dear.
Then why did you sell it to me?
Oh, she did it to help a friend, and then after she sold it, she cried.
Oh, Harold, if it means that much to her, we'll have to let her have it.
I guess so.
Oh, you're a kind man, Harold.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I promise you she'll never part with it. Thank you.
What about my 50?
Oh. There you are. Uh-huh.
Here. Is it still there?
Just give me a chance. Ah, here it is. Everything turned out perfect.
Yeah, except you paid $50 for the lamp.
I'm gonna put this away.
You know, I have half a mind to keep this. Oh, it's you.
Mary.
Oh, it's Mary again?
Oh, Mary, please try to understand. We were disappointed and very angry. But you know, when you walked out of that laundry room, we realized the whole reason we had that sidewalk sale, and that was to stay together. And if you're not with us, then we're not together.
We're sorry, Mary. We had no business blaming all this on you.
Even though you started the whole mess.
Sandra!
All right. Mary, forgive us. We were wrong. Not that you were particularly right.
Yes, she was. She was thinking of all of us. You're being a very good neighbor.
The best neighbor. Mary, can you forgive us?
Well, is that all that's left in my pie?
Girl, I'll bake you another one.
And I'll bake you one, too.
Do you need any boiled water?
Well, here we are, one big happy family again.
Until we get evicted.
Oh, no, money or no money, I am not selling the building. Now, if they want to close it down, they have to get by all of us to do it.
Just let them try.
Mary, aren't you going to tell them about...
Timing, dear. Timing is everything. So, aside from character assassination in your meeting,
Mary.
did you come up with any big ideas?
Well, we had a few.
I know. Let's have a bake sale. Why, we could all bake cookies.
Well, no, I mean...
How about making some potholders and going door to door?
Mary, stop turning the screws. We got the lamp back, and Mary's got all the money right there in her pocket.
Spoil sport. No place, child. Oh, hey, Rose.
Hey, what's happening?
Girl, this is my favorite part of the day. Got Brenda off to school, Lester off to work, and now I can have a moment's peace.
I know what you mean.
Oh. Pearl, what is it?
I had an awful scam. I woke up and my clock radio was playing harp music.
Oh, Pearl?
I'm going to my high school reunion in a couple of days, and I want to show up alive.
Oh, Pearl, there's nobody more alive than you, child.
Has Sandra come sashaying off to work yet?
In a minute, you're going to hear how she's going off to pursue her career in the business world.
As we sit here wasting our lives away as housewives.
Check out the routine.
Good morning, Pearl. Good morning, Rose.
Morning, Mary.
Child is sickening.
Oh, Mary. You know, it's none of my business, but I bet if you were nicer to her, she'd be nicer to you.
There is that danger.
Oh, here she comes.
Good morning, Pearl. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Mary.
Are you sick, child?
No, I just thought I'd take a day off. I need to relax. Nothing to do upstairs.
Well, Sandra, why don't you join us?
I thought you'd never ask. Sandra is here.
Should we kneel?
Mary.
Well, here we are. What do we girls do today?
We? Well, right now we're having our coffee break.
Oh, well, good, if that's the routine. Okay, what's the latest dirt? Who do you usually talk about? I knew you wouldn't accept me.
Oh, Sandra, we accept you.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do. Don't we, Mary?
I lost my job.
What?
I got fired yesterday.
That's terrible.
I'm out of work. They showed me the door and said, go. Ooh. Thank goodness I have friends like you. I mean you.
Sandra, it's gonna be all right.
No, it won't.
Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry you lost your job.
No, thank you, Mary. It's nice of you to comfort me when you don't like me.
I wouldn't say that. I like you. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help.
Like what?
Well, dinner tonight.
Ooh, thank you. What are you having?
Well, I hadn't thought about it.
Could it be oysters, Rockefeller? They relax me.
If we have any left. I should have known better. She's a half an hour late.
It's only 25 minutes, Mom.
Well, she's still late, Brenda. And your father is starving.
I had a donut.
You had a donut before dinner?
You know that eggplant you're cooking in there really smells good.
It's not eggplant, dear. It's ratatouille Provençal. And remember to call it that.
Ratatouille Provençal. I get it. You're showing off for Sandra.
I am not showing off. It's just eggplant with a pedigree.
Mom, I feel sorry about Miss Clark losing her job.
Oh, finally.
Rock! Sitcom! Alligator! No!
Pearl, what in the world?
This is my outfit I'm going to wear to the school reunion. How do you like it?
It's fine.
Not too preppy?
No, it's fine.
I hope Edward is there. He always did have the hots for me. Well, excuse me. I got to show Rose my new outfit. Rock! Sit, boom, rock!
Oh, that Pearl is an inspiration. Where is this woman?
Hello, Mary. Brenda, Lester.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Miss Clark.
I hope I'm not too early.
Believe me, you're not.
Oh, good. It's so gauche to be early. I just hate gauche, don't you?
Gauche is fine when it's on time.
Oh, Mary, you look ravishing. I bet that rascal husband of yours be busy tonight. Oh, Brenda, look at you. What are you, 17 now?
14.
Really? It's hard to believe you and Mary are anywhere near old enough to have such a grown-up daughter.
Thank you.
For you, Mary. Just a little naive domestic burgundy. I hope you're serving something red.
I'll put ketchup on it.
That's funny. I love a sense of humor. Ooh, look at this table. It's beautiful.
Well, I guess we better get dinner out. Why don't you come in the kitchen with me?
Okay, we'll talk girl talk. I've never done that before.
So, any new leads on a job?
Not yet. Mary, I don't know what to do with myself. I really miss working.
Must be difficult for you. I bet you were fired for no good reason, too.
No. There was a reason. You're dying to know why I was fired, aren't you?
Is the Pope Polish?
Well, I must say I saw it coming when the vice president started bringing me flowers.
Ah, vice president troubles, huh?
Trouble with his wife.
Huh?
Oh, no, wasn't no huh about it. She thought there was.
Well, that's not fair. Unless, of course, you...
No, I didn't encourage him. This isn't the first time this has happened to me.
Well, that's a shame. You shouldn't have to pay for something you didn't do. Oh, hand me that pot holder, will you?
I don't know why I have so much trouble with wives.
I do. Well, you're very feminine, and some women are very insecure.
Why should they be insecure? They have their husbands.
And they want to keep them. Well, let's face it, Sandra. A woman who acts and walks the way you do can be a real threat. Well, you do flaunt.
But that's me. Some people paint, some people sew. I flaunt. Besides, all women do it.
But not as good as you do.
Mary, I don't want anybody's husband. I just want a job.
Well, I know what you mean. I wish I could help you.
Mary, there's a man and a poor little child in there starving to death.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We were talking. Be there in a minute.
Ought to be a law against 2 women in the kitchen.
Drop that donut. Oh, honey, you deal with a lot of businesses. Do you know one that might need a receptionist?
Par excellence?
Well, let me think about it.
I have references.
Okay.
Oh, Mary, that was very nice of you.
Oh, we better get this food out before he starts making wounded bear noises.
Hey, I just remembered something. Our main office needs a receptionist.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a great place to work. I'll call him tomorrow. Let me carry that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Good morning, Rose.
Hey, Pearl, what you doing back so early?
Well, I couldn't sleep, so I caught an early bus.
Well, how was your high school reunion?
Boring. The women were too wide and the men too short.
Girl, let me tell you what's been going on around here. Sandra got a job down at Lester's company, and today is her first day on the job.
Mary let him hire her?
It was practically her idea.
Dumb.
Oh, come on, Pearl. Look, Lester doesn't have a roving eye.
It's not Lester I'm worried about.
Morning, ladies.
Morning, Lester.
Oh, Pearl.
Morning.
So how was the reunion?
Well, fine if you like breakdancing.
Breakdancing at your reunion?
Uh-huh. Every time we dance, something broke.
Well, babe, I gotta go.
Where you gonna be today?
Project over at the airport.
Oh, Lester, I'm glad you're still here. What's the best way to get to the office? Number 44 bus, then transfer to 18?
No, it's best to take the number 42 over to N Street, then walk to...
Walk.
Well, you could transfer to the number 12 and then... Hey, why don't I just drop you off down there? I have to go by the main office today anyway.
Would you? You don't mind, do you?
Of course not.
No.
Well, we better get going. Bye, babe.
See you.
Ooh, I love trucks. They're so masculine. Thank you.
Afternoon, Mary. Thought we'd drop in to see if you had any new recipes.
Let's get on to the nitty-gritty. How long do you intend to put up with this Lester Sandra thing?
I'm gonna put up until you two shut up. There is no Lester Sandra thing. Now, I know it's dull around here and y'all need something juicy to talk about, but this is not it.
Aren't you just a little bit jealous?
Not a bit.
Do you believe that?
Not a bit.
She works in the office, he works in the field. They never even see each other.
Drove her to work Tuesday.
That was Wednesday.
Brought her home Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Miss Snoopies, have you noticed that he hasn't driven her since?
It's only Thursday.
Hey, babe. Hi, ladies.
Hi. Hi, honey. How was your day?
Oh, same old stuff.
Lester, what do you want these?
Oh, thank you. Any place handy.
Don't look like the same old stuff to me.
I have to review all this junk. We may be involved in a lawsuit on the Burnside building.
Oh, really?
Mr. Nathan was livid about it.
Almost popped his ulcer when they told him.
Spilled his milk all over his pants.
Sandra poured this big glass of water on him.
Well, I had to do something. He was turning sour. Well, I got a date with a bubble bath. wasn't it wonderful about the baby?
Baby? What baby?
Oh, Louise, the accountant, had a baby, didn't I tell you?
No.
Guess I forgot. Nothing unusual about it. Baby girl, 12 pounds, 8 ounces.
12 pounds? Honda makes a car smaller than that.
Sister, I don't appreciate some... Don't you two ladies have to get dinner?
No. Well, maybe we should run along. Lester has had a hard day.
He's gonna have a harder night. Bye, Mary.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, bye, ladies. Now, Mary, before you go getting all bent out of shape, I'm sorry I forgot about the baby.
It's not just the baby. She knows more about your days than I do.
But you know more about my nights. Well, she works there.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. But I don't have to like it.
Instead of worrying about all that, how about giving me a real kiss? I just got home from work.
Well, that's a good idea. See you tomorrow.
Say what?
She said something about a bubble bath and see you tomorrow. You gonna be with her again?
In a bubble bath? I wouldn't dare.
Lester.
But I am going to be working in the office for the next few days, having meetings.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Probably because I just got home. You know what? You're jealous.
I am not.
Yes, you are. That's cute. Come on, baby. You asked me to help her get a job. She's a good worker, and that's all I care about. And you know that.
Well, I guess I'm being silly.
That's right.
Maybe she'll get caught in a snowstorm and freeze her wiggle off.
Is that one of them new exercise programs?
Pearl, just trying to make my mind up about something.
Well, could you please hurry it up? I'm not getting any younger.
I'm just trying to decide whether to drop in and take Lester to lunch.
Oh, checking up on him, huh?
No. Lester has never given me any reason to check up on him, and I'm not going to start now.
Sit right there, child. Lester is not the one to worry about. It's Sandra. I know. Because when I was young, I was hot stuff, too. You saw me with my pom-pom.
I don't know what Sandra's doing, but she is not trying to steal Lester.
Honey, it happens. I know. I had the looks, the move, the same wiggle like Sandra, until I threw my back out.
Oh, Pearl.
Mary, listen to me. Lester doesn't even know what's happening to him.
Pearl, you're exaggerating.
Am I? What time is to get home from work?
5:30.
What time is to go to bed?
About 10:30.
So, you've got 5 hours, she's got 8.
You know how to treat a woman. What a lovely rose.
Yeah.
Mary will love it.
Well, every once in a while, I get the message that it's flower time.
I'll put it in some water for you.
Good idea. I'll be in the meeting.
Okay. Oh, well, hello, Mary.
Hi. I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd stop by and take Lester to lunch.
Well, he's in a meeting. It shouldn't be too long. Do you wish to wait?
So, how do you like it here?
It's nice.
I don't get down here too often. Anything new and exciting?
Just me. Stumer and Nathan Construction. Oh, yes, Mr. Stumer. Now calls, Mr. Stumer. Well, if you insist. Freddie. I'll tell Lester you're here. Mr. Nathan, could you... What? Oh, yes, I'll bring them right in. I don't know how they ever got along without me.
Can't imagine. So
So what did Lester say?
He said file this. Oh, I forgot to tell him about you. I'll ring him.
Hi, Sandra.
Oh, hi, Tommy. You can go right in. They're expecting you.
You are looking sexy as ever today.
Well, it's the least I can do with all you handsome men around. Oh, I forgot all about you again, didn't I? Yes? Oh, yes, Lester, the box is here. But it's heavy. Well, I could drag it in. Oh, no, could you? Oh, by the way, Lester, you're... He hung up.
This is one of those days.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lester. I couldn't lift it.
Don't apologize, Sandra. Believe me, I'm glad Alice quit. Besides, you're much better looking.
Mary's here.
Where?
On the other side of the box.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. Came to take you to lunch unless you're too busy with Miss Better Looking.
Look, Mary, stop that. That was just office talking. You know it didn't mean anything. Now, about lunch.
You don't think I'm better looking than Alice?
Oh, he does. He said so. I heard him.
Can we just let it go?
What about me? Am I better looking than Alice?
Mr. Nathan is better looking than Alice. I'm trying to tell you about lunch.
Where do you want to go?
I can't go. We have to work.
We? Is that we as in you and Miss Wiggle?
Mary, come on. Look, I got you a rose. Here.
You're giving me her rose?
I got the rose for you.
It was on her desk.
She put it in water for me. Mary, the rose is for you.
She was sniffing my rose?
That does it. I'm not going through this again. You're just as bad as all those other wives. I try to be my natural loving self, and this always happens. Well, if you want to keep an eye on your man, well, then you take the job. I quit.
Sandra. Well, are you satisfied? She was doing a great job.
Sandra. Who's this? What happened to the sexy one?
You are not leaving.
Bro, will you stop playing games? I have to get to the market. And I don't want to talk to Sandra.
Stay where you are. Don't let me have to get rough with you.
Look, Pearl, it is not my fault that she quit. Besides, she don't want to talk to me anyway. Who is it?
Sandra.
I told you.
Now you stay here and you talk to Mary.
And don't come out until you make up.
She hurt my neck.
Sandra.
I think I got whiplash.
Sandra, I'm sorry.
Really sorry.
Really sorry. Sandra, sit down. I can't believe I acted like a jealous wife.
I'm used to it. It's my persona. Looks, brain, sensuality. It's all a curse.
It must be.
You, on the other hand, have been blessed.
With no looks, brains, or sensuality?
I didn't mean it that way.
Sandra, look. You don't have to work at making men like you. They just do.
I know.
But you could try working at making women like you.
Why?
Well, it could make life easier and longer.
Well, I suppose. I don't know why you worry about Lester anyway. In all the years I've known him, he's never even winked at me. You sure he never studied to be a minister?
Sandra, I'm sorry you quit your job because of me. In fact, I wish you'd take it back.
Why should I?
Because they like you. Lester said they're very impressed with your work.
No more worries about me and Lester?
None. And if I'm wrong, I'll just kill you.
Well, I do like it there. And they do have some good fringe benefits. Like that cute man in accounting.
Harvey Allen?
Uh-huh.
He's a friend of Lester's.
Why don't you and Lester come up to my place for dinner tomorrow night?
Okay. What should I bring?
Harvey.
Oh. And then we get sick and cancel, and Harvey shows up alone.
You know, Mary, I think you and I are finally beginning to understand each other.
Know that you love, you don't need to roam, 'cause there's no place like home. Times are changing every day. We won't get by with those same old ways. Pulling together, we'll make it right. With help from our friends, I know we can fly. 'Cause there's no place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you love, you don't need to roam. 'Cause there ain't no place like, better believe it. There ain't no place like, better believe it. 'Cause there ain't no place like, there's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
And he's brought down hard by Babcock, but it's enough for another Redskins first down.
All right.
Refreshments.
There we go.
Thanks, baby. You shouldn't have.
Oh, that's okay, fellas. You're welcome.
Huh? Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Mom.
You know, you've been closed up in your room so long, I was beginning to think you were sick.
No, I was just studying.
You through?
Well, I got a couple more chapters left.
Well, it's Sunday and you need a break. I know, let's bake a cake.
Well, Mom, I gotta buckle down. College is only 4 years away.
I'll let you lick the spoon.
Yeah, I get it.
Hi, Brenda. Guess what? I just got the new Sheila E. album. You want to come to my place and listen to it?
Yeah, come on.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you had to study.
Mom, it's Sunday, and you said I need a break, right? Bye.
Bring it to the 30, the 20. He might go all the way.
Run with it. Go, go, go.
What a cut. What a move.
That was some cute uniforms. Well, they're my favorite colors. Honey, I thought for your vacation this year we might go to Florida.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, they stopped it.
That's okay. We're inside the 10.
You know, we've never been to Florida. They say it's nice. What do you think?
Fine, fine. Okay, guys, person, go, go.
Riggins breaks to the outside. He picks up a ball.
Or, you know, we could go to Lebanon. 3 glorious days in Beirut.
Almost. We're on the one.
We save a lot of money if we stay in one of the bombed-out rooms.
We're gonna get 6 points out of this for sure, Charlie.
Oh, Lester, you haven't heard a word I said.
Yes, I did, babe.
What'd I say?
You talking about vacation, and it's less money if you stay in one of the bombed-out rooms. Bombed-out rooms?
Well, why not? As long as football's on, you wouldn't notice if they dropped a bomb in this room.
Huh?
Riggins gets the ball. He cuts through the line. He scores.
Go, go, go. Touchdown.
I told you.
Mary, do you want to play?
No, I gotta go upstairs soon.
Well, why don't you go up now?
Because now Lester and Charlie are watching highlights of the Super Bowl, the early years. What did men do before they watched football on TV?
They listen to it on the radio.
Then what did they do before radio was invented?
Drew football plays on cave walls.
Men, All they do is sit around second-guessing every play. I wouldn't do that.
You know, Mary, if you can't beat them, join them. Why don't you try watching the game on television with Lester?
I do, but I still can't get him to talk to me. Some fool invented instant replay. You know what really bothers me? There's a whole part of Lester's life that I have nothing to do with, and he seems to like it that way.
Ladies.
Oh, Sandra!
Hi, Sandra.
What have you been up to?
I just returned from a titanic clash of NFL rivals.
You were at the football game?
Ah, yes. Ooh, the roar of the crowd, the smell of hot dogs, all those men in tight pants patting each other's bottoms.
I can see you're a real student of the game.
Sandra, you really like football?
Heavens, no. I simply enjoy being there with a man I like. Gives us a chance to get closer.
Closer?
Mm-hmm. It's cold in those stands, and, well, we must keep warm.
Why don't you just turn off the heat in your apartment?
Wait a minute. Hold it. Are you trying to tell me that the man actually talks to you during the game?
Of course.
Well, how do you keep him from watching the instant replays?
They don't have those at the stadium, Mary.
What? No pregame shows? No postgame shows? No Brent Musburger?
Nope. And at halftime, they got this cute little floor show. There's plenty of time to get acquainted.
Hey, that's it! I'm going to the football game with Lester.
Oh, then he'll have to talk to you.
Unless he brings his TV.
How do I get tickets for Sunday's game?
Oh, you don't. It's all sold out. It's a classic rivalry.
I thought this week was the classic rivalry.
They're all classic rivalries.
Well, I'm getting some tickets from somewhere, and we're going to the game.
Oh, and how are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps. How?
It so happens there's this cute little salesman down at the office, and he has a pair of season tickets. And when he can't get to the game, he offers them to me. And if I can't use them, then he offers them to the president.
How much?
40.
40?
They cost 50.
You get them free.
Not so, Mary. It has taken a great deal to cultivate this relationship. Designer clothing, the right perfume. He doesn't give his tickets to just anyone. 35.
Scalping is illegal.
30.
25.
Sounds good.
It's a deal.
Of course. Now, I'm not sure I can really get him.
25 is my final offer.
No, seriously, Mary. Sometimes he doesn't give them away till the last minute. I keep checking with him.
Wait a minute. How did you get friendly with this salesman so fast anyway? Lester just got you the job.
One is put on this earth for such a short time, one has to move quickly.
Well, finally.
I'll bet you've given up on me.
Well, it is Sunday. The game starts at 1 o'clock.
Sandra always delivers. I just got him a while ago.
Not a minute too soon.
We'll settle the financial arrangements later.
Thanks.
And I prefer cash, please. Hey, Lester.
Hey, Sandra.
Have a nice day.
Honey, what are you doing?
Tune in to pregame. Charlie be here any minute.
Oh, are you and Charlie gonna sit in front of the TV another Sunday afternoon?
Mary, it's the Redskins and the Cowboys. It's the game of the year.
Well, such a nice Sunday afternoon. It's a shame you have to be cooped up in front of the television all day, that's all.
Mary, it's the only way I can see the game.
No, it's not.
I don't believe it. Where'd you get these?
Oh, I pulled a few strings.
Well, let me kiss the fingers that pull those strings. That's Charlie. Wait till he sees these. Hey, man.
Hey, Lester ready. Regular and barbecue.
Forget the chips. Look at these. Mary got you and me tickets to today's Redskins game.
Ooh, that's terrific.
She's something, ain't she?
The best. Oh, thanks, Mary.
You'll take my car. Here, baby, you can keep these.
Lester.
Huh?
Why don't you come in the kitchen and help me put these away?
Hey, Mary, we gotta hurry. We're gonna be late.
Honey, you know the trouble I have with that top shelf. Excuse us, Charlie.
Hey, this is sweet of you, baby. I'm gonna do something real special for you. Take you someplace real nice.
Try RFK Stadium.
RFK Stadium? That's good. I like that. You in the stadium, now that's funny.
You see me laughing?
You want to go to the game?
Right.
But I only got 2 tickets.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, you got these tickets for you and me.
But obviously you'd rather spend the time with Charlie.
But you don't even like football.
Well, I might if I understood it. I thought you'd be happy to go with me.
Well, I am now that I know I'm going with you.
This will be my first game. And you can explain everything to me.
Well, right now, let me go and explain this to Charlie.
I'll fix us some snacks.
Hey, man, I can't wait. This is going to be a great game. They've got 2 blimps.
I'll be right back. Mary.
Oh, honey, do you want chicken sandwiches or turkey sandwiches or both?
Look, Mary.
Yes, dear?
Bundle up. It gets cold in the stadium. And forget about that picnic stuff. Half the fun is eating the lousy food there.
Okay.
Hey, man, you ain't gonna believe this.
Lester, we have seats on the 50-yard line.
Well, that depends on who your we is.
What you mean?
Well, you see these tickets?
Yeah.
Well, Mary was thinking she and I could go.
No.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Oh, I see.
Hey, Charlie, look.
No. I understand the situation.
What situation? There's no situation here.
Hey, man. The little woman's on the warpath and you got a total lie.
That's not what's happening.
Oh, I can sympathize. Give me a call when the smoke clears.
There is no smoke.
Well, I put the food away. I'm ready to go. Oh, did Charlie leave?
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Good, then let's go. Oh, Lester, this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi, y'all. What's the score?
The game hasn't started yet, Mary.
Oh, good. We got time to be neighborly then. My name is Mary, and this is my husband, Lester.
People don't come to football games to make friends.
We might as well be neighborly. We're going to be here for 9 innings.
Great. We got one of those.
Oh, I get my sports mixed up. This is the one with the quarters, right?
That's right.
Honey, why do they have cocktail waitresses on the field?
Mary, that's the Redskin cheerleaders.
Well, child, if they don't put some more clothes on, they're going to be the blue-skin cheerleaders.
Mary, forget about the girls and concentrate on the game.
It hasn't started yet.
It's about to. They're having a coin toss.
A coin toss? Oh, is that how they decide who gets to do the beer commercials?
It's gonna be a long afternoon. Go Redskins!
Go Redskins!
Right.
Hey, that's cute. Where'd you get that?
Concession stand.
How much was it?
$5.
$5 for a finger? Shoot, I use my own.
Okay, Mary, pay attention now. They're about to kick off. This is it.
Touchback. Cowboys ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
What's 1st and 10?
Well, you see, it's very simple. They get 4 chances to move the ball 10 yards. If they make the 10 yards, then they get 4 more chances to make 10 yards. If they don't make 10 yards by the 3rd time, then they kick on the 4th. Unless, of course, it's just inches to go. Then they might go for it. Unless, of course, they're in field goal range, then they might go for the 3-point. You got it?
You go to school for this?
Way to go!
Cowboys stop for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Peanut! Hey, get those peanuts!
Oh, honey, give me $1. I want to get some peanuts.
Peanuts!
Peanuts! Did you see that? Don't you have any manners? Do you throw your food around at home, too?
Hey, lady, down in front, huh? Come on.
Mary, that's the way they do it. He throws you the peanuts and you pass the money back.
Pass the money to a perfect stranger?
Yeah.
No way. I'll take it to him myself. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey, buddy. It's gotta be your wife, right? You wouldn't bring a date like that to the game.
Give her a chance. She'll get the hang of it.
Does she have to?
Excuse me. Excuse me. This is really exciting.
Yeah.
Oh.
3rd and 5 on the Dallas 47.
We gotta stop him.
Yeah.
Defense! 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 It's a blitz! It's a blitz! They got him!
White sacked by Drzansky back on the 26. Dallas ball, 4th and 26.
All right. Oh, did you see that?
What?
All he had to do was knock him down. He didn't have to knock his hat off, too. That was mean.
Damn right he's mean. He's the meanest.
Yeah.
Well, it's not fair. Why doesn't he pick on somebody his own size?
Because there isn't anybody his side.
They don't call him 747 for nothing. Whose side are you on?
Oh, she's a Redskins fan, aren't you, Mary?
They keep playing like that, and I might change my mind.
Mary, we don't want to die at the Redskins game.
Ball on the Dallas 37, 3rd and 8.
Hey, buddy. Your wife's been gone a long time. Did she leave?
Oh, she went to get something to eat. She's coming back.
Oh.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Lester? Lester? Did you move?
No! You're in the wrong row.
Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
She's coming back.
She's coming back. She's coming back. She's back. She's back.
She's back.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
What took you so long?
Oh, I couldn't decide between the hamburgers and the hot dogs. You know, you can't get these foot-long hot dogs at the market. Did I miss anything?
It's the middle of the fourth quarter. Cowboys just tied it up.
Oh, great. Go Cowboys! We're not the Cowboys, are we?
Hey, here comes a wave.
What's the wave?
Just do what I do.
This is great. I didn't know they had aerobics, too.
4th and 3 on the Dallas 45.
Defense! 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 Oh, they almost blocked it. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Penalty. Gotta be roughing the kicker.
I bet it was that same big ape that's been beating up everybody.
What are you talking about, lady?
Well, look at the kicker. He's flat on his back.
Ah, he's a fake.
Is the stretcher a fake?
He had it coming to him. He's been bad-mouthing 747 all season.
Huh. If he crash-landed on me, I'd bad-mouth him, too.
But you leave him alone and let him do his job.
Is his job killing people? The man's an animal. He belongs in a cage.
Are you calling my baby boy an animal?
That's your son?
You gave birth to 747?
Damn right!
What a woman!
Well, 747, I know 747. It's a disgrace. He shouldn't be so rough.
I raised him rough, so what?
So what'd you feed him, raw meat?
How would you like a knuckle sandwich to go with that hot dog?
Come on, Mary, let's go.
Why?
Beat the traffic.
You and your son both belong in a kennel. Lester, talk to me. I hate it when you grind your teeth like that. Okay, keep it up. You're gonna chew up your chin.
Hello. How was the game?
How was the game? It was only the most exciting game of the season. The Redskins won in sudden death.
Well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
It would have been wonderful if we'd been there to see it, but I had to hear it on the car radio. And why? Because we had to leave before the game was over. Otherwise, my wife was gonna start World War III with the mother of one of the greatest linebackers in the game today.
You mean 747?
Lester.
Oh, look, if you don't mind, man, I am going upstairs, bang on the wall till I get tired, and then take a nap.
Being on the wall till I get tired and then take a nap.
And how was your day?
It was a disaster.
Did you really try to start a fight?
I was just trying to have a pleasant afternoon with my husband. And everybody got so uptight. Even the hot dogs were barking at me.
Mary! You sure got home quick. Wasn't the game great? I just got through watching it with my friend Beaumont. He's such a big football fan.
But Sandra, that advice you gave Mary wasn't so hot. She didn't have a good time at the game.
She's not supposed to have a good time. She's just supposed to be with her man while he has a good time.
I was with my man. My man wasn't too happy about it.
What'd you do, Mary?
What did I do? What didn't I do? Everything I said was wrong.
Oh, I know I should have warned you. When you go to the game with a man, and Lord knows there's no other reason to go, you gotta remember now, don't talk too much. And most of all, don't ask a lot of dumb questions, Mary.
How am I supposed to learn if I don't ask questions?
There's nothing to learn at a football game. They all the same. All you gotta do is drink beer, scream a lot when he does, and learn how to say, all right, and defense. You know, Mary?
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, Mary, there'll be other games. It's just a matter of getting the hang of it. Well, I gotta get to the store and get some refreshments for Beaumont. It's time for our post-game activities.
Hi.
Hi.
How was your day?
Fine.
Dinner smells good.
It'll smell even better when I cook it.
I was thinking after dinner maybe we could go to a movie.
It's Monday night. You watch football on Monday night.
I can miss a game.
You miss Monday night football?
It's no big thing. I can always watch Thursday night football.
And I thought you were trying to make up.
Well, I am. I'm sorry I came down on you so hard yesterday. I mean, you weren't nice enough to get the tickets, and I shouldn't have blamed you for not knowing anything about football.
Well, thank you for the invitation. But you stay and watch the game. I have other plans for tonight.
What other plans?
Rose and I are going to the movies.
Oh, so you're not going to be here tonight? So you're not going to be here tonight.
You know, honey, I was thinking, just because we're married does not mean we have to be joined at the hip. I realize that you need your space and I need mine.
I'll buy that.
So, if you and Charlie want to watch the football game, I will not stand in your way.
Thanks, babe. I'll go call Charlie.
I've already done that. He's on the way over.
Well, thanks for being so understanding.
You're welcome.
I'll be waiting up for you after the fourth quarter.
Okay.
That is, unless they go into overtime.
Oh,
Know that
your place, child.
So how's that, Mrs. Jenkins?
Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Calvin. You too, Eddie. I really appreciate this.
No sweat. Moving pianos, watering plants, feeding parakeets. What's a mailman for?
Mr. Jenkins is gonna like this.
Oh, Calvin, if you see him before I do, don't mention it, okay?
Oh, you mean it's a surprise?
What she means is she hasn't told him she spent the money yet.
Lester won't care.
Won't care? A man who just got a gas bill, telephone bill, insurance bill, electric bill, rent.
He won't care.
Dental bill. Dental bill for you. What's wrong with your teeth?
I bit a mailman.
Well, I bet hit the old appointed rounds.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I give you a cookie or something?
Oh, no. Not allowed to accept gratuities.
How about money?
I think that'd be all right.
For you.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Jenkins.
And you.
Good luck with the piano.
Thanks, guys. Come on in, Rose. You too, Pearl.
Oh, Mary, you bought a piano.
Oh, I love it. Hey, it sounds good, too.
Well, you ought to know. In fact, I was wondering if you'd consider giving me lessons.
Oh, I'd be glad to. Of course, I've taught mostly children.
I used to be good on the piano.
You?
Mm-hmm. I used to love to sit on the top and tantalize the boys with my ankles.
Oh, girl. So, Mary, when did you and Lester decide to get a piano?
Well, I got to thinking how Lester really loves music.
Uh-oh. She hasn't told him.
Lester is a very understanding man. Besides, it only costs $600.
$600? Are you out of your mind?
Honey,
Don't give me, honey, with $600, I could buy myself a complete ski outfit.
you don't know how to ski.
And you don't know how to play the piano.
Honey.
Don't touch me, I'm mad. I won't stay there.
Hi.
Hi, Brad.
Where do we get the piano?
We bought it. How would you like to take lessons?
Lessons? Do I have to? Mom, it's not even electric.
Well, Brenda, I thought you would be
But, Mom, can we please talk about this later?
Go ahead.
I don't think she's dying to take piano lessons.
If you want the real truth, I thought I'd take piano lessons.
You take piano lessons?
Well, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Remember those ceramic classes you took last year? 5,000 ashtrays and none of our friends smoked. Why don't you stick to singing? You already had singing lessons and you're good at it.
Well, maybe you're right.
Hello, Mary. Rose tells me you bought a piano.
Mind if I show her?
Well,
Come on, Sandra.
fine, go ahead.
Hi, Lester.
Hey, Sandra, Rose.
Lester, look at this old piano. Isn't it nice?
Uh-huh.
How'd Lester like it? Ooh, that much, huh?
Ooh, I'd love to learn to play the piano. To sit down at the keys and have all the men gather around.
Sandra wants to take piano lessons, too.
And Rose was kind enough to offer.
For a small fee.
On my piano?
Well, with your approval, I thought I could give lessons to both of you. For a small fee.
Unless you're afraid to take lessons with me, Mary. Well, I'm just looking ahead. I wouldn't want you to get upset if I progressed faster than you did.
You progress faster than me?
Well, I do have the advantage of youth.
Look again, your advantage is slipping.
Mary's decided not to take lessons.
Oh, no, she hasn't. $20 says I progress faster than you.
You're on.
$620 down again.
I wish Rose would hurry up and come back. I can't wait to get started.
I can.
Oh, I'm I'm sorry about taking lessons at night, honey. I guess Rose wanted Sandra and I to start together because she thought the competition would be good for us.
If it doesn't leave blood on the keys. You're really serious about this stuff, aren't you?
If I tell you something, you won't laugh, will you?
I'll try not to.
Well, see, I've always had this fantasy. We're having dinner at the White House with the president and, say, Lady Di and Gorbachev and all the rest of them cats. Anyway, the party's really dull. So the First Lady stands up and she says, "Is there a pianist in the house?" And of course, I don't say anything, but you force me to stand up. And they all applaud, and, well, I stand up and I walk to the piano. And I sit. And then I play to thunderous applause. And, well, the president and Lady Di and Gorbachev, they're all beside themselves. Well, they just stand up and cheer and hug each other, and, well, I've saved the world.
You know, baby, that makes me mighty proud.
Mom, I finished the dishes.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Do you need me to do any ironing or fold the laundry?
Brenda, you don't have to take piano lessons.
I love you, Mom. I'll be doing my homework.
Oh, that must be Rose.
I'm going to the bedroom.
Good evening, Mary.
Well, where's Sandra?
I'm coming.
I just didn't know what to wear for a piano lesson.
It doesn't matter. It's a girl piano.
Cute, Mary, that's cute.
Okay, ladies, let's get to it. Did you make your hand tracing?
I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Now, this will help you know what fingers to use on the keys. Sandra, where's your tracing?
I couldn't do it. My nails were wet. Besides, I already know how many fingers I have.
How about your toes?
Mary.
A perfect 10.
Good. The operation was a success.
Children! Children. Now let's pay attention, okay? Now, the first thing you have to learn is that this is a piano. Ooh, well, the children always thought that was funny. So, we're gonna start with the scale. Now, do you know anything about scales?
I know they always lie.
Mary, please. Now.
Excuse me.
This is middle C.
That's because it's in the middle.
Sandra.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Right thumb, finger number 1 on middle C. And we go up the scale. C, D, E, crossover F, G, A, B, C. Now, Mary, you sit down and you try it.
Okay.
Say the notes out loud.
C, D, E, F. Why doesn't it just start with A?
Because it doesn't. Play.
Excuse me. C, D, E, F.
Ooh, Mary hit a clinker.
Let's see if you can do better.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Oh, good. Good, Sandra. Oh,
C, D, E.
Arch your fingers. Arch your fingers.
I'm arching. G, A, B, C. C,
Sit
B.
up straight. Sit up straight.
G.
May I?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, go ahead.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
I'll see you later, baby.
Where you going, honey?
Down to the bowling alley where I can concentrate.
Wait up, Daddy, I'm going with you.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Is a silly bug sitting on a rug. He feels pretty You sure this is how Liberace's done?
Oh, Sandra, that was wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Do I have a surprise for you? Give me your little hand. Look at that.
I got a gold star.
Okay, Mary, it's your turn. Okay, now where were we?
I know where I was. C, D, E, F. I'll get it.
Mary?
Oh, Pearl, were we disturbing you?
Yes. But at least your music is driving all the ants out of my kitchen.
I'm sorry. We have to play at night because Sandra works in the daytime. Now, she's making a big federal case out of this. You think it was the World Series or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you mean she's doing better than you.
Well, I hate to admit it, but you're right.
Well, it figures. She's had lessons before.
What?
Mm-hmm. She told me that she had some lessons when she was in high school.
You mean she actually bet me $20 when she knew she had lessons before?
Bye-bye 20.
Oh, no. Two can play that game. I'm gonna practice night and day.
But Mary, Sandra works in the day. Now, that's not fair.
Fair my foot. I'm gonna pull the rug on that smug little bug.
Thanks, Calvin.
Anytime.
Uh-oh, Mom's at it again.
Yeah.
You want to come in for a root beer?
No, I don't think so.
She's been practicing that for the past 2 days.
Yeah, you know, I have to admire her. Because if I was that bad at anything, I'd give up.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arch your wrists. Hey! Oh, good. Woo! Big stuff.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Well, let's move on here. You're doing so well.
Why not let Mary take over? She needs your help much more than I do.
I'm coming along just fine, thank you.
Okay, now play the first notes louder. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Mary, don't look at your fingers.
This isn't easy, you know.
I know. But just try to relax, have fun.
I'm having fun.
Oh, that's very good. Much better, much better.
Give her a blue star.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to figure out where to put my fingers.
Mary, you're causing yourself a lot of tension for a silly little bet. Why don't you relax? Pay me now.
I know what. Why don't we have a little party? We'll have some friends over, they can listen to us, and then they can decide who's best.
Well, I don't think either one of you recital material.
Well, if Sandra's not up to it.
No. If you insist upon making this a childish contest, go right ahead, give your party. But look out, because little old Sandra will be right there.
Ooh, you can count me out of that vote.
It won't matter. It's going to be a landslide anyway. What are you going to play? Twinkle, twinkle, little star? You're getting pretty good at that.
No, as a matter of fact, I think I'll play Jingle Bells.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll play Minuet in G by Ludwig van Beethoven.
Mary, you've been practicing. That's not fair.
So you took lessons before. That's not fair.
But you know I work in the daytime.
So I worked in the daytime, too.
But that's not right.
I don't care if it's not children. Just help yourself to the hors d'oeuvres, Cora.
Break a leg, honey. These are for you, Mary.
Oh, thank you, Pearl.
Now, this is for Sandra. I always hedge my bets.
I'll just put these down.
I want my vase back.
Well, anything else I should know? Any little last-minute tips?
No, Mary. And if there were, I'd have to tell them to Sandra, too.
You know, Rose, you're so fair. It's sickening.
You're running out of these little sandwiches, Bear. Good thing I got here early.
Would you get that?
Oh, sure.
We just spent $50 on food to win 20.
তোরে সেদিন আমি লাঠায়া মজা পাই না রে হারামজাদা
না না ভায়োলেন্স করা দেব না ভায়োলেন্স আমি একদম পছন্দ করি না ভায়োলেন্স একদম পছন্দ করি না বলেই তা কাম করি এক কোপে করি
For love, for jobs.
But Mom's competing on who can play the piano the best.
Brenda, one of the secrets to a long, happy marriage is don't look for logic and stuff like this. Let's go.
Who do you like in this race?
Well, Mary's a sure shot.
Dog.
Well, you know,
Dadu,
Sandra, she always keeps something in
हम तो रोज
reserve.
मुस्कुर दादू आपने ही जाए किल लेगा ओरा हमारा आंसर्स किल लेगा अबे तो ऐसे सही ना है मुस्कुर पास बार कर दादू
Look in Sandra's eyes.
तो पाई तो रे जाए तो
I hope you don't mind I brought along a gentleman friend. Mary Jenkins.
दादू
The renowned
दाशरा नंबर
composer, singer, and
वाला कस नीलकंठ থেকে বারে তো তেল বারে হয়ে গেছে গায়ে হাওয়া বাতাস লাগে ঘুরে বেড়াস
I met him at the talent
এর ফোন দে তোর বাইরে ফোন দে
Lester,
আনসার রিলে তো গো শিলি লাগবো আনসার রে
Hello, Lester. How are you?
এর ফোন দে কি করবেন আপনি এর ফোন দে কি লাপটে ভাই নেবা কি করবেন আপনি হ্যাঁ আরে এই মহিলা গিরিং ছাড়া কিছু বুঝে
Attention, everybody. No, I'm going to stay a little while, but I think I talked into playing.
তোরে সেদিন আমি লাঠায়া মজা পাই না রে হারামজাদা
না না ভায়োলেন্স করা দেব না ভায়োলেন্স আমি একদম পছন্দ করি না ভায়োলেন্স একদম পছন্দ করি না বলেই তা কাম করি এক কোপে করি বেশি দাও দিয়া আমার বেশি কিছু লাগে না তোর বাইরে ফোন দে
Raspberry beret.
No, don't tease us.
How about
Play
it?
the
Hey.
one you wrote. Everything must change.
হ্যাঁ কো ভাই
Then you can play your little tune, Mary.
ভাইজান আপনি কি আনসার রে মাগুর মাছের পুকুরে ফেলা দিয়েছেন না হ্যালো
আমার কি বলদ মনে হয় হ্যাঁ বলদ লাগে দেখতে আমাকে তুই যে দিলুরে বলতেছস যে আনসার রেজাল্ট না দেয় সেটাকে আমি বুঝতে পারতেছি না
হ্যালো
হ্যালো দিলু
ও শিরুলি
আমি জানি আনসার বাইসে আছে
আর কোলা হারামজাদার বাচ্চারা সারাটা দিন ধরে মাগুর মাছ কিচ্ছু খাওয়াই নাই দিলাম আনসারটা ফেলায় আরাম করে খাইয়া নিছে গেছে ঘুরে গেছে
দিলু তোর এই ভাইটা কিন্তু এখন আমার হাতে হ্যাঁ আমি ঠিক করছি আমি এরে মাটির ভিতরে পুইতা শুধু মাথাটা বাইর করে রাখবো আর ওর আশেপাশে সব দিকে চাপ সাইডা দিব
আচ্ছা আনসার করে তুমি করো কি কত
আমি আমার মনের স্বাদ মিটাবো
গ্রামে তো যুবক পোলাবান থাকতে আনসার দিয়া ছি ছি
আনসারে আমি নিজ হাতে মারব নিজ হাতে মাইরা আমি আমার মনের স্বাদ মিটাবো বুঝতে পারছিস হরামির বাচ্চা
বেলু ভালো আছস আমারে চিনছস আমারে চিনে না এমন কোনো মাইকালাল পৃথিবীতে জন্মায় নাই যদি চিনা থাকস বলদামি করিস না কিন্তু দাদা তুমি কবে বেরিয়েছো আমি তো বাইরে হয়েছি তোরা আমারে হুদাহুদি মাঠে নামাইছস আমি তো মাঠে নামতে চাই না রে ওর তোরা দুই ভাই কিন্তু বলদ আছো ভাই তুমি পেতেছো কোনো কথা নাই এক করে পাঠাই দিতেছি এই তো বুঝে গেছস গা যত তাড়াতাড়ি আনসারে পাঠাবি তত তাড়াতাড়ি তোর বাইরে ছেড়ে দেবো ঠিক আছে পাঠাই দিছি ভাই
Oh, no. As hostess, the polite thing would be for you to go first. I insist.
Oh, I'd love to. But I sprained my
ওস্তাদে যে কি যে পাগল আছিল রে
You can still play.
আহ,
Unless you want to
কেডা
call this
দাদু?
whole thing off.
কেডা বারে জীবন দা আমগো জীবন দান বরিশাল্লা মাল কি যে জিনিস আসিল কি যে তার কবিতা রে রাত বিরাত বাইর হয়ে যেত গা
Well,
আহ
I guess I'm not taking
তার
piano
কবিতাটা
lessons for
পড়লে
nothing.
তার কবিতাগুলো পড়লে মন নরম হয়ে যায়
Ladies and gentlemen,
জটিল আছিল জটিল হ্যাঁ কেন আমার মন চাইতেছে
going to play Minuet in
তোরে
G
একটু
by
চুমা দিই
Ludwig van Beethoven.
দাদু এদিক আপনার মন চাইছে আপনার দেন না দাদু দেন না এই কবিতার ভিতরে কি টইও না তা ভাল লাগে না শিউলি
দেখছেন দাদু আপা কেমন জানি করে আপা গো ও আপা আপা আমার আমি তো ছোট আপা আমার আপনার
তোরে তো সাইডা দিব তোরে রেখে আমার লাভ কি কত তোরে দিয়ে আমার কাম কি হ্যাঁ আনসার দে পামো তোরে সাইডা দিব
You deserve it.
আপা বে ফায়দা দে আপা
Oh, I can't
Nilo.
keep it. I didn't earn it.
আপা
মিলো
No, Mary, it's the bet. It's yours.
No, it's yours.
Mary.
It's mine.
মিলো
The small fee.
I'm real proud of you, baby. Folks, you just
Hey,
heard what
son.
Mary's been learning to do.
Dado.
Now I want to show you what she's really good
Nah,
at.
Dado.
And she's got a wonderful song I just love to hear her sing.
এই শালির জি
Wagner, would you play Girl Talk, please?
তোর কত বড় সাহস তুই আমার তুই আমি মিলে রাত্রি দিছস তোর একটা রাত্রিতে তো আর পাস নাই আমারে আউডা এখন উঠো
We like to chat about the dresses that we wear
শিউলি
tonight.
We chew the fat about our
শিউলি
dresses and our neighbors' fights.
In
ও শিউলি
consequential things that men don't really care to
মনটা
know
চাইতেছে
become essential
তোর এই
things that
মাথার
women
মধ্যে
find
ঝগড়া
so
করে নেব যাতে
But that's a dame. We're
Nah.
all the same. It's just a game. We call it
তোরে এমনি মারুম
girl talk. Girl talk.
তোরে তোরে যেমনি মারো সারা পৃথিবী মনে রাখ
The weaker sex,
আর
the
দাদু
weaker sex, you mortal males behold.
দাদু
But though you
তোমার অনেক ভালোবাসি
trade us
তুই আমার বাপের অনেক উপকার করছিস ওই শালির কথা শালির কথায় নাইছ না দাদু আস্তে আস্তে যে পর্ব আর উত্তর আমি যাইতাছি যদি রাগাও আমি ভুলা যাবো তুমি কে
পারলে তুমি বাদবা আমি না আমি তো কিছু করি না এখন তোমরা করছো আমি তো কিছু জানতামই না এইটাই কথা ভাগো তাড়াতাড়ি সবাই বেশি হাতে নাই ভাগো যদি ভাইগো এখন কোনো লাভ নেই কারণ তোমাদের টিক্কা কাঠ ফালাই গেছে মানে রোগক্রাম শুরু হয়ে গেছে আমি মরি নাই আমি এখন কিছু প্রশ্ন করুন জলদি জলদি উত্তর দিব
জানি তো কি জানতে চাই
I mean, no place, child.
তোমার দুই ভাই মারতে আসতেছিল এটা যাই নাই আমি তোমার বাঁচাইছি কিন্তু ওই যে মসজিদ থেকে যে ঘোষণাটা আসছে সেটা কিন্তু আনসার করেছে উঠতে দেয় নাই বুঝতে পারছো পাইছে উঠতে চটাং চটাং
এখন যে পাই নাই
Oh, I'm sorry about the
উত্তর
mess.
রাখবে
I got started and things just got out of hand.
Yeah,
Altaf
that's the way it
Salman
was at my first husband.
আলতাফ সালমান যখন আমাকে ফোন করে বলছে দুই ভাই তোমার মারতে আসতেছে
You having for dinner? Cabbage.
তখন আমি চেয়ারম্যানকে কইছি যে ও থামো চেয়ারম্যান নিজে গিয়ে মসজিদে ঘোষণা দিচ্ছে
Thank you, ladies. Did y'all come all the way up here just
Tikkar
to tell me
Baba
my
আসে নাই?
place was a mess and that cabbage smelled?
সেটা আমি কেমন খাইতেও পারে না আবার
And she told us to
চেয়ারম্যান
meet her
টিরিক্স
here.
করতে পারে
Sandra.
Yeah, she and Reverend Davis.
ওগুলোর সামনে এত বড় বাটপার
Yes, to talk about the extension on the lease for the
তোমার
church.
বন্ধু তোমার মতো একই রকম বাটপার না
Today.
How soon? Very
নিজের
soon.
মায়ের নামে মতো
And we
টিরিক্স
thought we
করতে
were
পারে
late.
Well, look at me. Look at this place.
So, টিক্কা টিক্কা আইসে টিক্কা টিক্কা ফিরে আইসে টিক্কা আবার
Here, I'll get this stuff up.
Pearl, would you open the kitchen window?
Okay.
ঠিক খাইব কেন
তোমরা যে তারে পিছন দিয়ে গুলি করছিলা সেইটার প্রতিশোধ।
You want me to lie to the Reverend?
Be cool, child. He's been in a lot of disastrous areas.
জুলি, তাহলে তো আমাকে ভাগতে হইব, এখানে তো বেশিক্ষণ থাকুন যাবো না।
ভাগলে তুমি ভাগবা, আমি না। আমি তো কিছু করি না, স্যার, কারণ তোমরা করছো, আমি তো কিছু জানতামই না। এইটাই কথা, ভাগো তাড়াতাড়ি, সবাই বেশি হাতে নাই, ভাগো।
Tell me you were coming. I did phone you. I phoned Rose, I phoned Pearl, I phoned you and your line.
যদি ভাইগো এখন কোনো লাভ নেই, কারণ তোমাকে টিক্কা কাঠ ফালাই দিছে,
It'll be pretty hard to do a Christmas
মানে
service
রোগক্রাম শুরু হয়ে গেছে।
Well, that's why we're here. I was talking to the Reverend about a personal matter when he told me, what's that awful odor?
It's cabbage. I'm sorry, Lester just loves it.
Don't worry about it, Mary. It's one of my favorites, too.
What about the lease?
Well...
বুঝলাম স্যার, আমি তো অনেক শুনতে পারলাম যে টিকা চাইতেছে, অমনি বুঝে ফেলাইলাম যে কাহিনী খতম, তোমাকে বাসাইতে পাগলের মতো আমি রাস্তায় বাইরে গেলাম। এমন সময় একটা লোক এসে কইল আমি টিক্কার মামা, কিন্তু টিক্কার বাড়িঘর কোনো কিছু চিনি না। আমি চেয়ারম্যান হিসেবে আমার কাছে আইসে আর কি সে। তুমি কি আমার কথা শুনতেছ?
I got some good news. That same corporation
আমার
is giving
কথা
us a
শুনতেছ
beautiful
তুমি?
new lot overlooking the Potomac.
আইব তো, মনে করো সুযোগটা আমি।
Where are we going to have our Christmas services?
Oh, no need to panic. I've come up with a brilliant plan.
What? Move
না,
Christmas
ওই
till
সবার
July?
চক্ষু ফাঁকি দিয়ে আসতে গেলে তো রাইট ছাড়া উপায় নেই, তাই না?
I just come from
Alta,
City Hall and we
please
have
up.
a permit to move our
আগে
church.
যাও মনে কি মনে করছো কহ দিল হইলো আমার কাছের বল বের রাস্তা
How are we going to do that by Christmas?
যাইতে কইছে যা
That's the problem.
যাইতাছি, কিন্তু একটু সম্মান টম্মান দিয়ে তো কথা
But they'd
কইতে
be
পারো
too
নাকি?
expensive and it would take too long.
That's why we're here.
কি হইছে?
We can all help.
I ain't gonna move no church.
আপনি ঠিক করে গুলি করছেন
I brought the estimate.
আপনার নির্দেশে,
Unfortunately,
আমার
it's going to take
নির্দেশে
a
না,
minor miracle to get the church in
অবশ্যই
place by
আপনার
Christmas.
নির্দেশে।
That's why in time of
আপনার
need,
নির্দেশ করার মতো কোনো অবস্থান আমি নাই, আগেও আসছিলাম না।
You mean him?
হ্যাঁ, আমার প্ল্যানে করছেন, কিন্তু কথাটা হইলো
Lester?
এই বিষয়টা আর কে কে
I
জানে?
volunteered him.
Excuse me, Reverend.
আমাদের
You
কেউ না
volunteered my husband?
আমার দিক
Well,
থেকে
we
খালি
work for the
শুনি,
same company, Mary.
কি?
You just live with him.
ওরে না জানা কোনো উপায় ছিল।
Sandra, that's a wonderful idea.
এটা কি শুনাইতেছে?
Big construction company. They can move the church.
এইটা শোনানোর জন্যই এত রাত করে এখানে আসছে।
And you don't have to pass that
টিক্কা
plate
তো
to
ফিরে
me
আসছে,
so often.
ওরা যে গুলি করছিল ওই মানুষটার তো সে খুঁজা বাইর
Now, before
করবই,
y'all proceed with any more plans, don't you think you should
আর
ask
এই
him?
খবরটা টিক্কার কানে
That's
একমাত্র
what you
শিউলি
come
দিতে
in,
পারে।
Little pillow talk.
তাইলে শিউলি রে ওইটা লেগে তো গেছিলাম,
Sandra, I am not volunteering Lester for
টিক্কা
something
এসব
he may
পুরো
not be
প্যাঁচ
able
লাগাই
to
দিল,
do.
সব শেষ করে
Besides,
দিল।
he's very busy.
Hey, babe.
আচ্ছা, আপনি তো শিউলির লাগে থাকেন,
What
কাজটা আপনি
has
সেরে
been
ফেলাম,
one hell of a day.
আর লাশ গুম করার দায়িত্ব আমার, মাগের অবস্থা খাওয়াই দেবো করতে হবে। আমি নিজে যদি কামটা করতে পারতাম তাহলে আপনার কাছে আসতাম আমি।
What you doing in these parts, and how much is it gonna cost me?
Lester, I'm not here to ask you for
ঠিক
any
আছে,
money.
Last time you said that I had to paint the church.
শিউলির গুম করার ব্যবস্থা আমি করতেছি।
It moves mountains, among other things.
কি জান?
Excuse me. Why are they all staring at me and smiling?
Don't worry about it, honey. I've already told him you're too busy to do it.
Do what?
Move the church.
Do what?
Just a little church.
We lost our lease, but we have a new lot.
No. My company builds things. It doesn't move them.
Oh, Lester, you could subcontract. Everybody at the company says that you can work miracles.
Cut the flattery, Sandra.
No pageant, disappointed children, old people with no place to
Rose.
pray.
Look, now, I just can't... What in the world is stinking in here?
Your dinner.
Well, it smells like burnt cabbage to me.
Oh, no. This is all your fault.
Excuse me.
Doing God's work isn't easy, huh, Red?
Mary, with all due respect to the Reverend, I just don't have time to do this.
I know it, honey, and don't let Sandra talk you into it.
It's not that I don't want to help the church. I just got too much to do already.
Well, then just tell them that and be tough. I'll back you up.
All right, I've made up my mind. I'm going out there and say no, positively no, period, end of discussion.
Right.
Oh, Lord. would you hurry that up? Santa's butt is getting cold.
Well, if Santa had bought Mary that new sewing machine last Christmas, his butt wouldn't have to wait so long.
You're gonna have to let those pants out anyway.
Oh, yes, I did. Santa's a pinch more jolly this year.
Why do I get stuck being Santa year after year?
Because you volunteered.
That was in 1979. The Army let you out faster than that.
Well, the Army is not your daughter.
Do I really have to be here?
You sure do. Your darling daughter has written a big part for Daddy Santa in this year's pageant.
Well, I should be down at your church checking on the move.
Why don't you let Sandra do it? She's the real mover around here.
Well, I guess there's no real need to go down there. The church is up on dollies. The truck is hitched up to pull it. Besides, Fred said he's gonna move us in tonight ahead of another move. So, can the head of the house have his pants to put on?
Oh, shucks. There goes my plans for tonight.
Dad!
Won't you knock before you come in the living room?
I'm sure glad I didn't inherit Dad's legs.
But where is everybody? We want to get this rehearsal started.
Yeah, we worked hard on this. This is gonna be the best pageant ever. The first Christmas at the new site.
Well, relax, ladies. You did a great job. And it's gonna be terrific.
Make way for the wise man.
Make way for the Magi.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Yes.
Looking good, Calvin.
Thank you.
What message do you bring, wise man?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Look at this. We just happen to be standing under the mistletoe.
That ain't wise man.
I sure hope Santa gets my letter.
Do you really think that's gonna do any good?
Sure. You look nice, Miss Shay.
Why, thank you, Tiffany.
Did you see my letter to Santa?
Not the original, but I did see one of your Xerox copies.
By the way, where is our angel?
Hi, I'm Sandra. Fly me.
Talk about a fallen angel.
Well, baby, how do I look?
Oh, great, honey.
Oh, Mr. Jenkins.
Oh, I just love a man with a beard. Why aren't you out watching the church?
Oh, don't worry. Santa's little elf should be hooking it up to the reindeer right now.
Well, you're the best looking Santa I ever saw.
Okay, Tiffany, I got your letter. You can forget about the Corvette. Could you remind me why I'm doing this again?
Dad, you've got the best part. You get to narrate the pageant.
And you get to pass out candy canes to all the cute children.
Yeah, who sit on my lap with their wet pants, pull on my beard, and say,
You ain't no Santa Claus.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, hi, Reverend.
Hi, Rev.
Why, Sandra, I didn't recognize you in that outfit.
I wonder why.
It looks like most of us are here. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Okay, here's
Lester, can I see you in the kitchen for a moment?
sure.
Lester, weren't they supposed to be moving our church this evening?
That's right, Reverend. It's up on dolly and ready to go.
It's not ready to go. It's gone.
Great. Those guys sure work fast.
You don't understand. I've looked in both places and everywhere in between. Our church has been stolen.
Fred, Lester,
Ask him about the church.
give me a chance to say hello first. Say, Fred, what happened to the church? Our church.
The building with the cross and the steeple?
I thought you were supposed to move it tonight. What?
What?
Who?
Who?
Who? Do you mind? Huh? He turned the job over to Larry.
Well, tell him Larry screwed up. I'm sorry, Reverend. Can I talk to Fred?
Well, you want to talk to Fred for?
Because we got a whole bunch of wise men, shepherds, and angels in there, and we ain't got no church to put them in.
Mary.
Fred, we want you to find out who stole our church.
Can you stop that?
Your wife better not suddenly end up with no mink coat either.
Listen, Fred. He hung up. Well, I guess we better call the Bureau of Missing Churches. Or the police.
I already did that. They're looking.
Mom, Dad, we're waiting to rehearse the pageant.
In a minute, dear. Honey, do we have to go out there and tell everybody their Christmas is ruined?
Well, I guess there's no sense alarming them till we know what happened.
No, we sure don't want to get murdered during the Christmas rush.
Let's just go out and rehearse. Everybody's waiting for us.
Yeah, okay. Ho, ho, ho. Let's get started with the rehearsal.
Right.
So, Mary, what did the Reverend want?
It's personal.
Well, who's sick?
Who's getting a divorce?
Who's going to hell?
Later, ladies, we have to do the pageant.
Okay, now, you are one of the narrators, so you take this and you stand over there and follow the script.
Yep.
Okay, now, everybody else places. Okay, and action.
Some people think Christmas is all about me, good old Saint Nick.
Project, Dad.
You try projecting with a beard. But the true story of Christmas began when people came to Bethlehem for Caesar's census and found the town couldn't accommodate them all.
We've traveled long and hard today.
No matter how hard we look, we can't find an inn to sleep in.
I hope they weren't all stolen.
And that very night, a child was born. Later, an angel appeared before some shepherds.
Hi there. I'm here to tell you about a major star that appeared in the sky to lead the wise men to the manger.
The star lights the whole sky, and I can see for miles over hills and valleys.
I wonder if he can see a church on wheels. Sorry.
So awed were the wise men that they stood there completely silent. You might want to learn a lesson from the wise men, baby.
Are you telling me to be quiet, Angel?
Angel, did I miss my cue? Honk, honk, the shepherds are approaching.
That line comes later.
Yeah, you stepped on my line. I come first.
She said, hark, I'm the harker.
Who cares? I'm an angel. You both just peasants.
No. Now, ladies, this is going far enough. I think this discord is a sign. And it's time that we had the courage to reveal the truth. Lester?
Me? Well, something has happened to our church. It's,
Been ripped off.
Ripped off?
What did they get?
Watch my lips. The whole church.
What they gonna do with our church?
Them teenagers done a joyride.
Well, shouldn't we call the police?
We already did that, Tiffany.
Did they put out an APB?
Yeah, after they stopped laughing.
Well, it's all Lester's fault. He was in charge of everything.
Lester's fault. You're the one that volunteered him.
But he agreed to do it.
I agree, but I wasn't in charge of everything. Anyway, I told you I didn't have time to do it.
You're just mad because the first right thing you ever did turned out wrong.
Ladies, it doesn't matter whose fault it is.
That's right. Come on. We can make the best of this situation. Somehow.
Well, that's easy for you to say, Rose. Everybody thinks you're an angel anyway. This is my first shot.
No church, no services, no pageant.
No eggnog.
All because of Lester.
Hey, now listen, let me tell you something, son. None of my fault.
To save us all from
Will you take your music somewhere else? What?
You just told the carolers to go somewhere else.
If he hadn't, I would've.
I think it's time for us to have prayer.
I think you're right, Reverend.
All wise and everlasting thou art God. Our congregation, adults and children, have worked for weeks to prepare a pageant in your honor, and now our church has been stolen. We come to thee, dear God, for your guidance and for your help. Amen.
Amen.
Well, I guess I should have kept a closer eye on Fred.
Oh, it's my fault, honey. I never should have let them talk you into it.
Maybe it's my fault for pretending I didn't see that collection plate last Sunday.
Maybe it's my fault.
For what?
None of your business.
Well, this is the first year that we haven't set up the manger scene.
Oh, now, come on. Come on. We can all rise above this.
Wait a minute, that's it. The manger.
The what?
Well, the first Christmas was held in a stable with the manger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we can set up a stable on our new lot.
Oh, but Mary, our manger scene is so small.
Just give me some 2x4s and some willing hands, and I'll build one big enough to hold everybody.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Christmas services outside in the cold without somebody to keep me warm?
Sandra Clark, we ought to clip your wings. Listen, everybody, this may be the Lord's way of getting our attention. Now, we've been grumbling and complaining because we don't have our church for Christmas. Well, the church isn't brick and mortar. The church is us.
That's right. It's not what's inside a building that counts, it's what's inside us. Our mistake was thinking we didn't have a Christmas without a building, when all we really need is us.
I wish I'd said that.
Now, who's gonna help me?
I will.
Now you're talking. I bet we can fix the place up real cute and have a real authentic, old-fashioned Christmas with a manger.
You know, it is different.
And it does sound like fun.
You know, it does sound like fun.
Sounds cold.
What about me? What can I do to help?
Well, you might round up some muscle men and give me a hand.
Muscle men? Yeah. Well, any sacrifice for the church.
Lester, Mary. God bless you. An authentic Christmas. What a wonderful idea.
Now, you see, I knew what I was doing when I volunteered Lester.
But you see, I knew what I was doing when I married him.
And the angel said unto them,
Fear not, for behold, I bring to you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all the people.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger.
And there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill towards men.
That was lovely.
Hey, Lester, there's a policeman here and he wants to see you.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountains that Jesus Christ is born.
Oh, I just love to hear them sing.
Me too.
Whew, sure wish I had some hot chocolate.
Me too, with a little something in it.
My dear brothers and sisters, I know it was cold when you got here, but I sure am feeling warmer now myself, aren't you? Oh, yeah. There are many people responsible for this, but I want you to know that it was Sister Mary Jenkins' idea to have the pageant here in the manger. Of course, she wouldn't have had to do that if our brother Lester hadn't lost our church.
Well, what about me, Rev? It was all my fault.
We're praying for you.
Reverend, may we? Folks, everyone, they found our church. They have moved it over to where they're going to place a big hamburger stand, but we'll have our church just as soon as they can move it over here where it belongs.
But the officer assured Lester that our church looks glorious standing there behind those golden arches.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Everything just worked out so well, didn't it?
Oh, it sure did. This was the best Christmas ever.
Lester, you think you can make the same mistake next year?
Hey, look, it's snowing.
doing?
Thank you, Lord. I asked for it.
Joy to the world, the Lord